How do you resolve low-yield well problems? Let's go through the different problems we discussed in the last section and see what we can do about them. If our well is built in a low-yield aquifer, low gallons per minute, or we just have low water levels in the well at certain times of year, you probably need more storage, such as a cistern, so you can fill the tank slowly all day long. You might also be able to reduce your short-term demands or spread it out during the day to allow storage within the well casing to recover better. Drilling a deeper or larger diameter well is another way to get more storage in your well, since your well casing can hold a lot of water. If the water level is seasonally dropping below the pump or has permanently dropped below it from drawdown, you will have to drill a deeper well. Your pump may simply be worn out. A licensed pump installer can do some tests on your pump to see what is wrong. But if the pump is indicated as the problem, it will have to be pulled out of the well. The important thing to remember is to ask what caused the pump to fail if it wasn't simply age. If the pump is working fine, perhaps the well screens are blocked or fouled. This will require an aggressive treatment and cleaning procedure, again by a licensed pump installation contractor. It's not a bad idea to have somebody inspect your well other than the person that installed it. We have encountered things like well screens placed at different depths other than what the construction records indicated. If it wasn't built properly, then there may be some repairs that can be done to improvement. If you don't maintain your water well system, there is no doubt that the usable lifespan will be shorter. However, everything we build has a limited lifespan, and a water well is no exception. All wells' yield rates will decline with time. The life of a given water well can be from years to decades, and there are many things that can affect it. In some areas, we're prone to shorter or longer well life just based on the type of geology or environment that your well is drilled into, or the chemical makeup of the water. Another common question, how did my water well get contaminated? This slide shows a few examples including your septic system, which is best located downhill and as far as possible from your well. The same with animal barns or corrals. Fuel storage, or things like your garage that has oil, solvents, or paint thinners and other potential sources, should any of these get spilled, should be kept away as well. Where is the best location for your well? Well, groundwater generally flows downhill and towards the nearest stream valley. So your well is best located on the highest ground away from potential contaminants. Here is a list of items to keep away from your well. Most commonly problems we see on rural properties are manure, applied pesticides, and fertilizers. The last two items on the slide are sources that would not be on your property. The most common problems we see coming from off the private property are leaking fuel tanks at gas stations and solvents spilled or dumped by dry cleaners. This well and cistern are located right in the middle of a corral where the owner kept several mules and horses. Of course, the area is covered with manure. All of that stuff can leach down alongside the well casing and into your water well. In our final section, we'll talk about water quality and the local resources you have available to help you.